So, I just got home. Obviously, I still got my dress shirt on. Just came up to look at my Discord, check my emails and stuff, and popped into the Code 4 Gaming Discord because I seen it had an announcement. And turns out, Rocket Manning has been disabled. I know that's been an ongoing debate a lot over the last years that I've been playing, and lately it seems that Rocket Manning has gained a lot of popularity. Now, it is the same handful of people doing it, um, but C4G has decided to remove it on US4 only, where it seems to be the problem server at the moment. But we'll see how it goes. I've seen a lot of arguing on Discord about it. Same people arguing back and forth, of course. But I figured, you know what? Let's go over the pros, the cons, the good and bad of Rocket Manning. And you guys can decide whether it's fair or not fair. Because personally, I'm indifferent. It's been around for a long time. It don't bother me none, whether it's here or it's not here. So let me know down in the comments what side you guys are on and your argument for it or against it. And if you guys want to debate in the comments, go for it. Just keep it civil. Let me know how you guys enjoy the video. Code 4 Gaming just disabled one of the most controversial tactics in Arma 3 King of the Hill, Rocket Manning. You know the move. Jump out of a heli, whip out your launcher midair, and delete an enemy bird, or poor soul, or spawn Vic in the seconds. It's flashy, it's effective, and now it's gone. So what is Rocket Manning? Well, for those that are unfamiliar, Rocket Manning is a high-risk, high-reward tactic. You spawn into a helicopter, usually a hummingbird, then eject mid-flight with an RPG on your back while falling. You line up a shot on an enemy helicopter, ground Vics, or even players, and let it rip. If you're lucky, boom, easy multi-kill. If not, well, I hope you enjoy the respawn screen. So, why did Code 4 Gaming finally put the hammer down? I mean, this has been a wild debate for years now. Well, here's the upside of banning Rocket Man. Better air balance. Rocket Man had completely tilted air combat. Skilled pilots were getting popped out of the sky by players who didn't even have to dogfight like in a redneck Pawnee. I mean, they just jump and shoot. It reduces spam and cheese tactics. Let's be honest, once one player did it, others copied. It turned into a spammy, low-skilled tactic in public games, and you'd see constant helis flying towards objectives just to launch suicide rocket men. Sometimes 4 guys were jumping out of one helicopter just to destroy one spawn Vic or one group of people. It brings back vehicle relevance. Rocket Manning made light vehicles and spawn Vics obsolete in high-pop servers. And with fewer airborne kamikaze rocketeers, vehicles might actually last longer than a few minutes now in the AO. And it encourages infantry play. You want to counter vehicles? Cool. Grab a launcher and get on the ground. This shifts gameplay back to teamwork and back to its core infantry focus instead of turning the sky into a launcher fest. But what are the downsides? What are we losing? Well, less creative, high-skill plays. Let's not pretend Rocket Manning didn't take some skill. Leading a shot mid-air and scoring a hit? It's not easy. Some of the most epic KOTH clips came from Rocket Man plays. And now, that whole highlight reel potential is gone. There's fewer solo counter vehicle options. If your team's doing nothing and a spawn vehicle is pouring out with troops into the objective, Rocket Manning was sometimes the only real option a solo player had to stop it. Now solo players have fewer tools to deal with them without team coordination. Air gameplay might get stale. Ironically, with Rocket Manning gone, we might see the air become too safe, without that wild card threat. Good heli pilots could dominate without much pushback, especially on teams that don't coordinate well. But with all that, what actually changes on US4? How does the meta shift now that you can't Rocket Man anymore? Because things are going to change. Heli insertions might even become more important. Expect better team coordination from pilots and squad leaders, and more pressure put on those pilots, especially newer pilots. more infantry-focused fights. With fewer players abusing rocket manning, there's more focus on flanks, point control, and good old CQB because there should be more people inside of the AO. More ground-based AT play. You want to delete a heli now? You better do it from cover, on the ground, like a proper launcher specialist, like a proper infantryman. There's going to be more dependence on spawn vehicles. Since rocketmen can't sneak in and get quick kills from the sky on your spawn Vic, your team's going to need to actually put the spawn vehicle in a place where you can protect it and have people protecting it so that an infantryman can't just run up to it and hit it with a rocket launcher or place a satchel next to it. The other thing we may see is an increase in redneck pawnies because these guys who did want to disrupt flow of troops into the AO that were rocket manning probably still want to disrupt transport vehicles and will still try to. And they'll just have to do it in a different way, and the next best way is a redneck pawnee, which is very powerful and very controversial in its own. So, yeah. With rocket manning officially off the table, at least for now it is, Infantry US4 just got a serious shift in how it plays. Some people are cheering, some people are coping, and some are already looking for the next loophole. But either way, the meta is changing. Whether you think it was a W for teamwork or a nerf to solo clutch potential, one thing's clear, the days of skydiving or rocket gods are over, at least for now. And that might not be a bad thing, but I do want to hear from you guys. Drop a comment. Was rocket manning ruining the game, or was it one of the last brain-dead solo plays left in KOTH? Let me know what you guys think and how it's changed your loadout and strategy, and if you guys enjoyed it and if you're going to miss it. But smash that like button if this gave you some insight, and subscribe for more Arma 3 breakdowns, updates, and deep dives and videos.